Ballina.
Mr Speaker, my question is to the Premier. Premier, you have defended the police response on Monday night as proportionate. Given the widely circulated footage showing shocking images of a 69-year-old woman suffering a broken vertebrae, officers punching restrained individuals repeatedly, and Muslims in prayer being smashed to the ground, at what point does a proportionate response become excessive force that requires an independent rather than an internal investigation?
I call the Premier.
Support an independent investigation. I don't. And I want to make it clear, I'm not going to condemn the police for doing what we asked them to do, to keep the public safe.
Member for Newtown.
I'm not going to throw the police under the bus.
Member for Newtown, you're on a call.
This is the kind of inflammatory language that is the opposite of what we need right now.
Member for Newtown, you're on two calls.
On a daily basis,
Member for
standing
Ballina.
up, throwing fuel on the fire in a combustible situation with no thought or
Member for
attempt to
Newtown.
try and calm passions in our
Member for
community.
Newtown
I think it's
will remove
reprehensible
herself
the
from
member
the chamber
for
under
Newtown's
Standing
approach
Order
for the entire
2498
week. I think her
until the
approach
end
to
of
this has
question
been
time.
reprehensible.
Member for Newtown, you are to remove yourself from the chamber until the end of question time under Standing Order 2498. I will stop the clock. Premier.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. I think what has to be understood in these circumstances, and I'm determined to make this case over and over again, is that we had thousands of mourners in the city on that day. We had thousands of protesters in the city on that day. We had a visiting head of state in New South Wales that New South Wales Police were responsible for protecting. And I'm very grateful that protesters didn't breach police lines. If they had breached police
Member
lines,
for Balmain,
then the circumstances in our community would have been far worse. That is the reality. That is the reality. Now, no one wants conflicts in the street. Nobody wants them. But it's willful to neglect the fact, Mr. Speaker, that repeatedly honest police officers tried to go to the organisers of this protest and say, can you do it 2 blocks away? Yes. Would you be able to have a protest 2 blocks away so it could be peacefully facilitated? And as a result of that, you could have your demonstration and the public could be safe and police wouldn't be put in harm's way. It is an incredibly difficult job to be a New South Wales police officer. There are a few members of this parliament who have been police officers and they know how difficult it can be. I'm not one of those people. But at the end of the day, I am grateful for the job that they do in our community, and I'm not going to hang them out to dry for trying to keep the public safe in a situation where some protesters, not all protesters, but some protesters were determined to have a clash with New South Wales Police.
Thank you.